Shalom, shalom. All praises, honor, and glory belong to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Akakodash. Double honors unto the elders and to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the all for the elect. All right, the men that are pushing his word out in truth and in sincerity. This is the brother Yakal coming at you with another lesson, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai. So yesterday I did a lesson on the bombing that was done in Guyana, and I just want to do a follow-up because I saw this post and it was very interesting, right? So here, the Minister Honorable Onij Waldron, the Minister of Home Affairs, is saying that the Smart City program, command centers, and intelligence-led policing capabilities have transformed how we investigate and solve crime. Within less than 72 hours, we have achieved a breakthrough that might have once taken months. So what would have taken the Guyana police force months, all right, um, t- took 72 hours because of the Smart City program. So to give some insight, they have hundreds, if not thousands, of cameras, um, set up across the country, right? And all of these cameras have direct live feed to their command centers, right? Um, and it's connected to the internet, obviously. They have like these routers or modems or whatever at the bottom of these cameras that also allow for the general public to connect to open Wi-Fi, right? Which is another thing that allows you to be, monitored, right? Um, so Smart City program, the command center, so everything goes back to the police force, we got the police force live feed directly to uh, these stations so that, you know, any activity could be monitored, tracked, and they have that visibility. So much so that, what could have taken months, within 3 days they were able to uncover, right? And it's basically the country becoming more and more digital, all right? And taking example from China, because when you look at China today, China have thousands of AI cameras set up that allows for face ID recognition, um, obviously tracking and monitoring. All right. And that's what Guyana is moving closer and closer to. All right. Now, what I did was to look up the smart city program, right? And this is what it says. Now, um, Guyana's smart city programs are developing both an inland and climate resilient city called Silica City and integrating smart technologies into existing cities like Georgetown, right? So they're building a smart city, but existing cities like Georgetown, uh, Mahdia, you know, uh, and Regina, and all these other existing cities, but chiefly Georgetown because that's the capital. They're boosting it with technologies, like I mentioned, the cameras and the internet that is throughout the city. All right. So that persons can connect to it open Wi-Fi that persons can connect to. And, um, your information is basically uh, uh, provided to, uh, whatever that command center is, right? Because one of the things that a lot of people don't know is your internet service provider, right, have access to all of your search history, regardless of you putting your browser in incognito mode or private mode. They still have records of everything that you would have searched for. So when you connect to these open Wi-Fi's, right, really and truly what you're giving them is access into, you know, your search history, right? Um, it says the initiative focused on improving public safety, right, through AI surveillance, which go back to these cameras and stuff, smart traffic system enforcing environmental monitoring and building modern, energy efficient and sustainable urban environments for the future. Right. So that's what they looking to do. All right. Or what they not looking to do, but what they are doing. Right. Now, when you look at China, right, and you in your own time, just go look at some smart cities in China, and you see how advanced China is, right? You got these cameras set up, thousands of them, all right, and you could literally see as you move from one block to another, it's you walking, your name above, and this is talking about the screen or the monitor. You walk in from one block to another, you appear on camera one, your name above your head. Then as you move to the next block, your location, your name, and there's you walking again. And the feed from the second camera. All right. So it's it's crazy, because it really showed that the goal of E, right? Because they ultimately taking that initiative from E. China presents itself as a competitor, right? But ultimately it's an ally, right? And what they're doing is that they're pushing each other to see who first can get to ultimate control and totalitarianism, if there's a word. But yeah, so Lord's will is quick on was edifying, giving our praises and in glory to Yahweh Bashem Shalom.